Hey guys, I hope everybody's having a fantastic day, whether you're watching this in the morning, in the afternoon, or in the evening. I'm glad you're here. I want to thank all the channel members. Thank you guys more than you know, and want to welcome anybody who's coming through. Check out the channel for the first time. You're always welcome here. If you ever get the chance and you're so inclined, please hit that subscribe button and that bell notification icon. Notify you when we have live streams, release new content, and it really helps the channel out. So today I wanted to talk about a knife that I had been seeking out for quite a while, and finally had the chance to pick one up and could not resist. And it is the McKnees Mac 2 version 3.5. It is a USA made knife made by Tim McKnees, and it's actually made right here in the state of Alabama. So this knife is very simple construction. It is titanium handles. This is the atomic shockwave pattern, I believe, and a really harsh stone washed. And then you've got this really harsh stone washed, I think it's the MagnaCut, yeah, MagnaCut hollow ground blade with this beautiful tip. Really nice thumb studs, nice chimping, nice swedge at the top of the blade. This knife had come to my attention. I know said Stevie's a big fan of it. I'd seen several people who were talking about it at Blade Show. We went by Tim McNees's booth. He had actually brought some Tantos that we had missed out on. He did have a couple of these in automatics, but they just go pretty fast. So when these became available, and I saw that they were actually in stock, it freaked me out, and without even really thinking about it, without looking at the other patterns that were in stock, I just wanted to get it in my cart and get checked out. And I did, and it worked out, and I am really, really stoked to have it. This is more of an overview than a full review because I've only had this knife and been carrying it for a little bit over a week. But I can tell you it's one of the smoothest knives that I have, right up there. If not, it's as smooth as a Hinderer, as smooth as any of my Riots. Just a fantastic, well done knife. It's great for thumb flicks, the way the studs are placed. It's great for the reverse finger flick. It's got, for my hand, and I think this would be considered a medium-sized knife. We'll compare it to some knives here in just a bit to see how it lines up with some that we might be familiar with. And it's just, I think, a fantastic small batch grail that I was really glad and am very stoked to have been able to bring into the collection and share with you guys. So again, this is a hollow ground MagnaCut blade that is very, very slicey. Cuts very, very well. It's also kind of a beefier stock, a thicker stock blade, thicker stocked knife. You know, it's got, I would say, some girth to it. Frame lock, really nice titanium clip. Just a very enjoyable utilitarian USA made EDC banger. So let's take this and look at it against a couple of other knives real quickly. A big one like the Cold Steel 4MAX with the Sawtooth Dave hollow grind. Much smaller than the 4MAX. And then there is the Civivi Baby Banter. Good bit bigger than the Baby Banter. Let's look at it next to the Benchmade Bug Out. And the Spyderco Paramilitary 2. So it's going to be a little bit bigger than the Bug Out by hair and a good bit smaller than the Para 2. And then there were a couple of knives I wanted to compare it to real quickly. The XM1830 by Hinderer and an XM18 3.5. So it's about the size of the 3.0, maybe just a little bit bigger, but a similar construction. Very, very understated, well done, simple construction, just a beautiful knife. Great weight relief with inside these scales. I love the stone washing on the blade. I love the action. The action's so good. This doesn't even have skiffs in it yet. These are just the stock bearings. The sharpening choil on this knife is done exceptionally well. You can see that plunge grind comes way back into that sharpening choil. Just a absolute banger, guys. One I'm really, really happy to have in the collection, and one I've been wanting for a really long time. So let's get a couple of quick dimensions from it. It's going to come in at 7.5 inches, 3.5 inch blade, 4.25 inch handle, and where I keep my hand, you're looking at right at about 4 inches. So from right here at the front to this back area right there is 4 inches. That's where I keep my hand choked. That's where the jimping holds my hand, and that's just where I feel most comfortable with it. It locks up like a bank vault, has fantastic geometry. You can slow roll it out. It's got a snappy detent if you give it just the littlest flick. It's got that deep hollow grind. Just an absolute banger. Let's grab this scale real quick. Whoops. Comes in right at 4.25 ounces. A little bit heavier than a Spyderco. Good bit lighter than a Hinderer 3.5. If this was full titanium, it'd be about the same weight as the Hinderer 3.0. 4.25. Now, lastly, we will get the spine thickness for you. 0.152. Behind the edge, 0.0155. And then the handle, 0.4875. So under half an inch. It's thick, but a very comfortable handle, a very stable handle. I love the open construction. It's a very easy knife to take apart and maintain. I believe let's see if this is T8 hardware all the way around. T8, T8, T8. T8 hardware all the way around, including the clip screws. One thing cool about McKnees that I've noticed since I picked this knife up, not one thing, there are a lot of cool things, but they do offer hardware kits. So they've got green, blue, some other colors. You can get all kinds of custom clips, but I really like this clip. It goes in and out of the pants really easily. I know Lynch makes some cool clips for the McKnees. in the hardware kits. One day I might add blue or green or something just to give it a little color. Right now I like it's kind of apocalyptic feeling finish. I love the action, and it's been in my pocket pretty much consistently, and I like having it there. Guys, I appreciate you watching the video. I absolutely appreciate you guys being part of the channel. I look forward to hanging out with you on Friday nights and every now and then Monday nights with Mr. Pocket Metal, and then every other Saturday with Lefty. Guys, I love you more than you know. Please look out for that guy or gal to your left. Please look out for the guy or gal to your right. Please look out for each other. Go forward with love in your heart and choose debate, not hate. I love you all. Peace.